Hold on to your tentacles. It's Inkopolis news time. Like we haven't seen this one already. Here we go. Museum Alfonsino. Takes a day to really appreciate the art here. No need for that. Just glance as you run by. Piranha Pit. I heard they film sci-fi and fantasy movies here. I can see why. This place is freaky. Alright, rank battle. Wallet Warehouse. There's so many boxes passing through here. At least the economy is perking up. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. Camp Triggerfish. Look at all the space. Get ready to run. A lot. I'd rather just save my energy and use a charger. Until next time. The Flash! Well, guys, we got no time to waste. Let's get into our next weapon, which I'm pretty sure is a very popular weapon that it probably doesn't even need an introduction. Let's get into the E-LITRE. Our next Uber weapon is pretty much a heavily modified charger that has the longest range of them all. I present to you the E-LITRE 3K and the E-LITRE 3K scope, or E-LITRE if you're European. Like I mentioned before, it has the longest range weapon of them all. And at a full charge, it has 180 base hit damage, but even a partial charge, you can even deal it to you at only 40. This thing is dope. Everyone loves this thing, and even before a big downgrade that I got a while back, it's still pretty viable. In fact, if I recall correctly, there was a time before this thing got a nerf, is that regardless of how much of it has charged, it will always remain the same distance. That's what I thought I read correctly, but it doesn't really matter. But while this weapon is bar none of one of the most popular weapons of the moment, especially on long, big stages like Rory Towers and even Museum Alfonsino, this thing is really brutal. But one thing to really watch out for is that since you are being the most disconnected person on the battlefield, you're going to be the main target for ink strikes, killer whales, pretty much every other special that's going to be coming right at you, and it's going to hurt badly. Special depletion on this one is medium. The sub weapon is a good one. Burst Bomb. Following up with a really good shot like this can really do some good damage, and even a partial charges can help out with a Burst Bomb. Just as per usual, make sure that you figure out the proper way of doing damage to your enemy. Following up with a good Burst Bomb can really help you out. And its special is a really good one for pretty much a sniper like this one. Echolocator. This beauty is not only a good reload, but this will really help you know where enemies are at. Plus, what makes this even better is having the echolocator wear off. Now, you may be wondering, what am I talking about? Don't you want to know where your enemies are at? And, well, yes I do. But it becomes more predictable for where their movements are going to be if you're going to be taking out your enemies from a distance, like you are with pretty much any E-LITRE. For equipment, of course, damage up is a good one, but do not forget about tenacity. Tenacity is a very, very good equipment for this one. I also want to give a very special attention to swim speed up. I never really mentioned this from before, but I also left a message from before stating that, like with the Dynamo Roller, the E-LITRE is one of the few weapons that suffers from the mechanic known as swim speed weight. Swim speed weight is I like to call it more as a nerf for movement. By just having this very weapon equipped, you'll lose 10% of your default speed when you swim, but not so much when you're running. In other words, this thing is another version of Ninja Squid. So be mindful on how you're going to be moving around with this thing. Stack plenty of course, like what I said, swim speed up. Jeez, can't talk today. But once you get through all that, I think you'll be good to go. Up next is known as a custom E-LITRE 3K and the custom E-LITRE 3K scope. This is a very unpopular charger, but it still counts as a really good E-Liter. It has the exact same stats, but even has the same special position, which is medium. The sub-weapon for this one is the Squid Beacon. Already you could tell from why this thing wasn't always that popular at the time, but it's anything but useless. I'm also able to see these as decoys for when you're going to be targeting your enemies. And if you know what you're doing, this thing is great. I mostly would recommend placing these in a location that you personally want to go to, so you can at least get back to the battlefield when you can. Also, don't forget that you can only stack 3 at a time, and it also has that stupid mechanic of ink recovery lag. Sure, it is pretty bad as the splash wall, but unlike jeez, why can't I not talk today? But the splash wall is known for having a much better defense, so it gives you a much better choice setup for mistakes. And the special is the Kraken. I like to think of this as a panic button, and even for when you're main use of it, for when you're in tower control, so you can get some free points, for when sniping is no longer required. For equipment, special charge up and special duration up is a good one. Also, tenacity is really good. Don't forget about tenacity. Even though that you're being more disconnected than the rest of the group, having a little bit of tenacity and even a little bit of some special charge up is great, especially since the Kraken is on a little bit on the expensive side. But either way, if you know how to use it well, you can do well with any E-Liter. I decided to go for the vanilla E-Liter 3K because, let's be honest, I prefer this over the scope, and even though that in first-person mode, it is a really good, but you have very little minimal movement to go for. For the equipment that I decided to go for, this gas mask apparently has tenacity on it, but damn does it make me look intimidating. I decided to go for a little bit of quick respawn because, I'm going to be honest, I'm going to be dying a lot. And, jeez. I also do want to mention that I have a little bit of some swim speed up because, like I said, that swim speed weight is going to be a really big kick in the teeth for me. I do have a little bit of an ink saver from main and even a little bit of some ink recovery up because the E-Liter is very ink hungry and yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting. So, here is what I look like. I guess I'm the cyborg flamethrower maniac who likes to wear her almost a near protection of all of but his knees for when he roasts people to death. I guess he must be smelling mustard gas. It looks like Piranha Pit is first. Alrighty. I outranged that one. Well, then again, I outranged almost every other weapon in the game except for maybe the killer whale for obvious reasons. So, this thing, I'm going to be on the high ground. You go over there. Alright. I need to get some ink. Crap! Note to self, think before you do anything. Alright. Lag! I should probably mention one other thing. I suck at sniping with this thing. I think this might actually be the first time I'm actually going to be losing on these things. Oh boy. Oh, come on! That should have killed you. Well, I'm not the thing for any of this. Come on. Oh boy. Echolocator, go! Oh boy. Yeah, probably gonna come as no surprise that we're gonna lose this one badly. If I can even get one kill with this thing, that'd be great. Thank you! Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Thank God for that echolocator. Crap, I'm dead. Oh, we lost this one, and we lost it bad. Wow! Yeesh. That is not a bit of that whole place. Ugh. Oh, that's also why we lost. We had a rage quit. Well, guess who's switching rooms? Alright, Museum Alfonsino! Last chance to make it up for my humiliation last time. And, ooh, we got a Luna Blast. Well, we got an instant rage quit. Or disconnect. Oh boy, that's gotta be something. Alright. Now I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm actually a little bit better with the E-LITRE on this particular map. I actually was kind of hoping that one of the maps would be in Moray Towers because that's a very sniper-friendly location. But it has already been decided. Oh, what the what? Oh man. Alright. Well, I guess the gods are kind of looking down on me this time, since I know for a fact that I was going to suck really bad with this weapon, but I guess they decided to be somewhat nice guys and be like, you know what? We all knew that the D-Rock 100 is terrible with the E-LITRE, so why don't we give it to him? Oh, that's gonna come back and bite me when I said that. Alright. Yes. That was beautiful, though. Echolocator, go! Gotcha! That was... Those two were the worst throws I've ever done in my entire life. Uh-oh. I'm surprised they didn't even notice me. Oh, yeah! Gotcha! Alright. Come on. Oh, gotcha! No! I thought I was gonna get one more shot out of that one. Damn it! Woo! Yay! Exactly 50, baby. Alright. So I just realized I've had at least one win, but... Oh! They had double her out. They had two of them that were disconnected. Ouch! Well... Goodbye. I don't think I would really count that, but then again, they were one of each map, so unfortunately, that happened, but Jade! Meow, your vibe is toasty. Here's a little bonus of 100 coins. Meow, splash walls create barriers of ink that block enemy attacks. But the more attacks they block, the quicker they'll break down. Only your own team's ink can go through the walls, which is awesome! Splash walls require a lot of ink to create, though, so keep that in mind. Alright! The suffering with the E-LITRE is over! Next time on Splatoon! We're almost home free! Just 3 more sets to go, and we are done! Next up, we're going to be looking at a heavily modified fire hydrant. See you guys then.